3, 2, 1, rolling.
Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Today, 9/11, a little bit of a somber tone. Thoughts, hugs, and prayers to everyone affected by just such a horrible tragedy. Hard to believe it was 19 years ago. Sending love all around. We remember Josh and other folks that we know who were affected by such a great tragedy. Want to also tell you that today is the first day where we'll be shooting the weekly snaps as a video. We hope you enjoy the new format. As always, we welcome all of your feedback. Lot of stories to get to this week. We will start with what has continued to be a tech wreck, as they're describing, as large cap technology and other work from home stocks have led us into correction territory off of the highs set just a week ago, which is hard to believe that it's come so far so fast yet again. People are having memories and visions of not only March, but 1999 and other factors. So we've been talking about this for quite some time. If you're uncomfortable with the amount of risk in your portfolio, or if you have not rebalanced in quite some time, take a look at your investments, your financial plan, make sure that they're all aligned. Of course, as you know, we are using the Riskalyze tool for analytics on risk scores, and then we can overlay that on portfolios. So if you have any questions about how much risk you're taking on, diversification between stocks, bonds, cash, and other alternative investments such as real estate, commodities, other things that you might be investing in, please let us know. We'll be happy to either take a look at it, or if you're working with an advisor, make sure that you speak to him or her and understand what risk you've taken. We've come a long way from the March 23rd lows, and we're seeing some of that unwind here a little bit. Other stories that we're following is the Manhattan and San Francisco real estate markets continue to collapse as preferences are for more and more folks to move out of major cities due to COVID and other issues into the suburbs. So we're seeing de Blasio come under a lot of heat from CEOs in Manhattan about what are we going to do to make New York safe, secure, and a much better place for people to come back to work. A lot of controversy as JP Morgan has told a lot of their staff to be prepared to come back full time, which is contradictory to some of the things we're hearing elsewhere. Following that story for you as well, we also have Epic and Apple's fight, which has been quite controversial as it relates to the App Store. And you're seeing Apple also talk about limiting access to Google and Microsoft. So that story has been very interesting this week. Of course, we have Jane Fraser being named as CEO of Citigroup, she is becoming the first female CEO of a large Wall Street institution, which we are really excited for her and excited for inclusion and diversity amongst what has been old Wall Street, as they're calling it. So really enjoying to see that transpire, and female leadership growing and growing, which is great. We are also talking about Congress and the inability to get anything done to help those who need it most. So we've been following that story as we have reached somewhat of a stalemate. The markets and other places are becoming less and less hopeful for a stimulus package before the election. And as we know, unemployment benefits expire July 31st. So we'll be following that, and hopefully there will be something before the election to get money in the hands of the people that do need it the most. Other things that we've been following along this week have been interest rates continue to stay low as refinancing is booming over $1 trillion of loans were originated last quarter, which surpasses all of 2019 information. So that's of interest. So if you have not looked into refinancing, or if you're in the market to buy a new home, it's a great way to take advantage of these low rates. Conversely, for savers, we had a lot of people reach out to us and question Marcus and Capital One 360 and some of the other high interest internet banks lowered their rates to 0.6% or 60 basis points. So we've talked about it a lot, but that gap is now narrowed. A year ago, it was probably 2%. Now it's down to 0.6%. So if you do have a savings account in which you're not earning at least 0.6%, you might want to look to take care of that and change it up. We also have, following next week, we have a lot of the IPOs, the tech IPOs that are coming to market. We'll be following those stories and more for you. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching. Let us know if there's anything that you want to learn more about. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.